The back wheels lost traction and the car whipped sideways, slamming into the concrete barrier. Nelson Piquet Jr. climbed out of the wreckage and thankfully he was okay. But as the safety car came onto the track and the other F1 teams watched the replay of the crash, something wasn't adding up. The crash had happened on turn 17 at the inaugural Singapore Grand Prix in 2008. It was a pivotal moment in the season, with Ferrari's Felipe Massa and McLaren's Lewis Hamilton locked in one of the most intense battles for the World Championship in F1 history. But when Piquet Jr.'s Renault hit the wall under a strange rule in the 2008 regulations, the pit lane was closed while the safety car was on the track. And for the Ferrari team, it couldn't have been worse timing. Massa was leading the race, but would soon need to refuel, and if he had to perform an emergency stop while the pits were closed, he would incur a massive time penalty. Ferrari's race engineer Rob Smedley couldn't believe their bad luck, and he didn't even understand how it could happen. Turn 17 wasn't a particularly challenging corner, and with no cranes or access roads nearby, the wreckage was going to take a long time to clear. When the pits finally reopened, nearly the entire field piled into the pits at once. As Ferrari frantically rushed their stop, Massa was given the green light to leave too early, while the fuel hose was still attached.
Oh no! That's a big mistake! Massa's gone! He's taken the hose with him as well!
The hose was ripped off its frame, and after incurring a time penalty for the unsafe release, he rejoined the race in last place.
Ferrari are punching the tyres in frustration!
As the team reeled from the disastrous stop, Rob Smedley once again turned his attention back to the crash that had caused it all, this time looking a little closer at the public telemetry data on Piquet's car, which was even weirder than the area he crashed in. It seemed like the exact moment Piquet Jr. lost control, the data showed he had stomped on the throttle, spinning the back wheels and accelerating into the wall. It looked like Piquet Jr. had crashed on purpose. But why? Smedley turned his attention to the other Renault driver, Fernando Alonso, and it all started to come together. See, by this point, Alonso was in first place. It just so happened that he had refueled remarkably early in the race, on lap 12, only 2 laps before the crash. He didn't need to pit during the safety car period, and the timing had allowed him to gain a staggering number of places. Alonso crossed the finish line and secured Renault's first victory in almost 2 years, while Massa ended the race in 13th place, scoring no points. Massa and the Ferrari team raised their concerns about the crash to F1 officials, but as the season continued, nothing was done about it. And at the final race of the season in Massa's home country of Brazil, he lost the title to Lewis Hamilton by a single heartbreaking point. But why did the Renault team do it? And how did the truth finally come out? There's no time left in this short, but tap here to see the other side of the story.